Saying it's been a long time coming, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle filed a suit this week against London tabloid The Mail, saying that the Duchess has been the target of a ruthless campaign by the tabloid press. The announcement that Prince Harry and the Duchess of Sussex are suing a British tabloid came at the end of their trip to South Africa.
The timing of the legal action comes as a surprise after a 10-day African tour generated a lot of positive publicity.
Timing aside, Prince Harry's message was powerful, reminding the world that his mother died while under pursuit by the paparazzi, saying, "I've seen what happens when someone I love is commoditized to the point that they are no longer treated or seen as a real person."
The sentiment is really important, and they wanted to stop this, the negativity and this kind of like witch hunt.
The royal couple's action comes after the Mail on Sunday published a private handwritten letter that Meghan had sent to her father after the wedding.
She very much wanted to set the record straight.
But the suit says the Mail selectively edited the letter in a misleading and destructive way.
The Mail on Sunday, responding in a statement, said that the letter was not edited in any way to change its meaning, and they'll defend the case vigorously.
It's not the first time the royals have sued the press. After a French magazine published topless photos of Prince William's wife, Kate Middleton, in 2012, the couple was awarded €100,000. But some royal watchers argue that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not as sympathetic. After all, they denied the press a public peek at their newborn. Oh, dear. All right, Callie, you were a confessed, you were like junk news.
Yeah, I do like junk news, but
Is this something that you think is legitimate, or are they fair game? She wrote that letter. She actually knew that it was going to end up in the press, and now they're suing the people.
Well, I don't know that she knew.
She said that.
Okay. Well, anyway, maybe because her sister has been and her father have been sort of in cahoots, feeding stuff to the press. I think it's legitimate for him to say. She's had, in addition to the kind of paparazzi intensity that came to Kate and William about the topless thing, and of course Princess Diana quite tragically, she's had a layer of racist stuff that he also commented on, before. So it's been a lot, and I think if they figured they could find a legal window by which to make everybody else have pause about some of their personal stuff, they would. But then the other part of it is that part of their whole life is very public. So she may be standing on the small little sliver that will allow her to have legitimacy in filing a lawsuit. I don't know. I don't know what that is yet,
I mean, I think in part we're seeing the difference between American and British libel laws. If you saw a suit like this in the U.S., it would simply be because they were trying to get publicity, because they would have no chance of winning. In the U.K., they may very well have a good chance of winning because the libel protections for the press are much lower.
Much lower,
I think there's this sense when you've got a public figure like Meghan Markle, like the Prince, that anything they do is also public, even when it's private. And so I don't have much to add other than I think if they can find a legal standing for this, great. If not, it still sends a message that it's not tolerated.
Yeah, and apparently my understanding of the British legal system is shaky at best, but it seems that there's two issues here, right? There's a claim that simply publishing the letter at all is inappropriate use of private information. I don't know what the bar for demonstrating that is, but that's one contention. And then a contention that it was selectively edited, so they have a couple bites at the apple.
Of course, one thing they didn't do was show us the original letter. I mean, that was her handwriting, apparently.
What's with the handwriting,
She has
by the
nice
way?
handwriting.
Wow, how about that flourish on the H's?
Yeah.
But if they could have given us an example of where something was manipulated or...
Yeah, and reading up on this, I struggled to get one example of something that was left out in a way that made her look really bad.
The coverage has been pretty superficial. You really can't figure out exactly what's going on
That's because they didn't give us the other letter.
And maybe they didn't want it for fear of being sued. They just said, I'm not, until it gets into legal territory.